You see, it's easy to read the Bible and it's easy to say we have to love one another, but it's another thing to act it out and to do it. You see, sometimes we play church games and we go to church and we put a smiley face on and we put the mask on, but the rest of the week we don't live the same and we don't love people the same as we act on a Sunday when we're at church. We must not put superficial love and be a hypocrite and pretend that we do like other people and that we love other people. You see, but the Bible says that it's those who act it, those who do it, that are the ones that follow God. None of us are perfect and we're never going to love other people perfectly. But what we can do is try. We can try and be better. And we can try and love people with a clear and pure heart. We need to look at our own hearts and examine our hearts and see in what condition our mind and our heart is. The Bible talks about certain believers that were saying to poorer believers, go, be warm and be filled, when they knew that they were in need, when they knew that their hearts were broken, that they were poor. But because they were in church and they were playing the church game and they had their masks on, see, they were being superficial and saying, you know, I'm just playing this game where I'm just telling you something, but actually in my heart I don't feel it. And we must not be like that. We must not be the people that say, be warmed and be filled. If we know that our brother or sister is in need, it's our duty to help them. It's our duty to show the love of Christ in an acting way, to proactively love our neighbour as ourselves. If you knew that your next door neighbour in church or anywhere else was in need, that they didn't have any food, that they didn't have a warm place to stay, and if you told them, go on your way, have a great day, are you not being a hypocrite? See, most of us have become closed in our little bubble where we have a nice house, where we have a nice environment, where we've got food, we've got entertainment, we've got the things that we need. But a lot of the times we forget that the next door neighbour right next to us is suffering and they don't have the things that we have. And we put this face on. We pretend to be compassionate because we go, oh, I'm sorry, or I hope that things work out for you. But in reality, it's us. We are the salt of the world. We are the light of the world. We are here to help them. The love of Christ has to be acted out in our hearts towards all men. So I challenge you to look at your heart. I challenge you to see the way that you're walking. And I'm challenging you to love your next door neighbour. I'm challenging you to love your Christian, your fellow brother, your fellow sister. We need to be more compassionate. We need to forgive more. We need to be softer on the inside. We need to love as Jesus loved us. The reality is that when Jesus Christ changes our hearts, we are new creatures and we have to love and we have to show His grace, His Spirit, His love in us. It's such an amazing thing when you go out of your way to help someone, whether in a big way or in a small way. It's the love that counts. And you know, that person that you help, sometimes they think, wow, I was never expecting this. Remember that you are the same as everyone else. Put yourself in other people's shoes. If you were in need, if your family were in need, if your children didn't have any food to eat at night, how would you feel? And if your next door neighbour or your brother was a Christian and they just simply said to you, be filled, be merry, have a great week, have a great day, and they just left you there, and them knowing that you are in need and that your family is in need, how would you feel? How would you see their Christianity? Would you see it as a mere religion where they put a hypocrite face on? Or would you see the love of Jesus shining through him or through them? It's exactly the same scenario with you. You're a Christian. You profess to be a follower of Jesus Christ. It's time that we pay the sacrifice. It's time that we pay the price and we put our own ambitions down and we love other people as Christ loved us.